Welcome back. It's great to have you here. So we just made this little snare drum snare thing. Maybe you've taken on the personal challenge of getting some wires coming out of there and touching against the face of the drum. I want to now add in I want to add in the top, which is going to go in here, and the bass. Let's go back to the right view, so you can just stay right where you are if you were already there. I'm going to zoom in a bit just to make it easier to work here. Again, I forgot to press tick for that snare extrusion. I'll do that now. I'm going to right click on the side, this right side. I'm going to go new sketch. I'm going to draw a rectangle. Let's start from out at this corner. So I've found my little yellow circle there. I'm going to click, drag across. It lines up with that face. Let's make sure it's got that right sort of coincident. Yep, it's lining up pretty well. I've zoomed in a fair bit. I'm happy with that. So I just need to add some. Oh, is it lined up over here? Let's have a look. Yeah, well, I started on that corner point, so it has successfully lined up. The only issue I have now is this this dimension here. So it's not actually 14.56 millimeters thick. It's 9 millimeters thick, the thickness of the plywood that we will be using. And this is exactly where you will be sitting once it's extruded, or at least once you go and make the real thing. So let's get our dimension tool. Dimension. Select the line, click, double click, and let's change that to 9. Press enter, and it's 9 millimeters. Let's zoom out. We can now extrude that. Shall we? Yeah, let's give it a name. It's nice when we give it names. Let's call it top. So where did top go? Top, good. So I've just clicked on top there, which has highlighted this. I'm going to click extrude, solid, new. It should be top and blind. Now I know this, like the beam, needs to be 182 millimeters because the face of the drum is 200 millimeters across, minus the two thicknesses of the side walls, because the top is recessed in. So let's go enter. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Still rendering. There's that little spinning wheel. Let's go for the isometric. Getting a bit of perspective. Yep, I can see it's extruded from here outwards. Click tick, and look at that. It's solid. It's wonderful. You're going to sit on it. So let's do the base now. So I just need to click on right. Just click anywhere on here on that right face. Again, right click. Go up to new sketch. Go choose a rectangle. I'm going to start in this very bottom corner here. I've got my little circle underneath there, which means that it's clicked for alignment. I'm going to click upwards, drag across until I hit that wall. Beautiful. Let go. I'm just going to zoom in now on that point using my click wheel. Yeah, that's a nice alignment. Again, I have to set this thickness here. So all I need to do is get my dimension tool, double click, change it to 9 millimeters. Let's extrude it. Solid, new, 182, enter. Let's go to the isometric view. Look at that, we've got a top and a bottom. Let's click tick. Oh look, I forgot to rename sketch 1, the base. So I'm just going to right click on sketch 1, rename BASE. So now I've got all of these things in here. How about we add in a sidewall? Now that's going to be a little bit trickier. There's probably lots of different ways that you could do it. You could, for example, from these very external points, draw a rectangle and then extrude it coming out towards us. You could also from, if you like, from this point in here to this point out here, and well, down to the bottom, top, and then extrude coming out this way. I think I'll do that. I don't know why, I just think I'll do that. So now I need to come up here. Now you see this little face that I'm selecting, so I'm hovering in the middle. I don't want the line. Yep, there we go. I've got the rectangle shape around the top. I'm going to right click and there's nothing there. What's going on? Exited. Yeah, I want to exit that extrusion. I don't know what just happened then. Okay, let's have another go. So I've highlighted just by moving my mouse over the mouse cursor, I've moved the cursor over that rectangle. I'm going to right click. Oh, I think I just looked at the wrong thing a second ago. Excuse me. New sketch. Let's make a rectangle that's going to go from this very top edge here to the bottom edge here. Click. Beautiful. What a lovely rectangle. Has it lined up? It has. How wonderful. Now, if your rectangle actually landed over here, remember all you need to do is use the coincident tool, which is this one up here. So let's just say your corner was right here. You click coincident, choose the corner of the square that you've just drawn. Find this little point here, click on it again, come up to coincident, click on that again, and this corner here would snap to down here. But I got it right. Let's click extrude. How thick? Solid, new. How thick is that wall? It's 9 mil of goodness. There we go. I'm going to go isometric just to have a little squiz at what's going on there. Yeah, it looks like it's extruding to the right point. So yeah, you can see here is the edge where I actually started drawing. It's extruded out to here. So I'm just going to click OK. Look at that. What a happy place. So again, I'm going to go to the isometric. We're doing well here, boys and girls. We're nearly there. Isometric. Beautiful. Nice lilac-y kind of purple color. Why did I tell you that? No idea, but it's cool. Isometric. Right view. So I want to get around to the back view, basically. You navigate your way there. Hey, look at that. I'm going to click on back because I now am ready to draw the back wall on. So if I look inside view, these are all flush. There's nothing sticking out funny because I've lined them all up nice and carefully. So let's go back to the back view. Where do I want to draw it? I could draw it on the new sketch. I could draw it on the top, the side, or the base. I'm going to actually choose the left. I think it's probably a good idea if you do the same. You could choose the right. My logic is I've actually got a very top corner point here to start from. If I did start from this top panel, I don't go all the way out to the corner. So it just means more work later on. So I'm going to move my mouse around until I can find. I might need to zoom in a little bit there. So I've zoomed in. Remember, your click wheel is how you zoom in and out. Push your click wheel on your mouse forwards or backwards to zoom respectively in or out. So I've got my mouse. The cursor has moved in the middle there. I'm going to right click in there and go new sketch. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I'm going to choose my rectangle. I've got the little circle underneath it which says happy place. It's in the corner. I'm all the way down to this. Where's my corner? Oh, there it is. Beautiful. Yellow dot says goodness. Zoom in. Oh, look at that. I didn't get it right. That's okay. So I'm going to do a coincident. Click on it. I'm going to find this other point here. Click on it. Hit coincident. And nothing happened. What am I doing? Let's zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Am I straight onto the back wall? Whoa. Yeah, it does look like my line has gone outside of this, so I just think I just need to do that coincident again. I'm just going to zoom in. Coincident. Pick up that point. Pick up this. Oh, maybe that's where I went wrong. Click on that point. Press coincident again. Hey, that's better. That's much, much, much better. So now I just have to extrude it. So I'm going to come across to the extrude button. Hit extrude. Solid, new. You guessed it, 9mm. And click tick. Yeah, again, I forgot to rename it. So let's rename it. Rename back. So now we have essentially a cube where you can't see anything inside. Never mind. Let's pop a hole in there. So I'm going to click to the back. How long is this video up to? 12 minutes. Let's keep going. Will we, won't we? No, let's stop. Let's make you sit through one more video just because you love them.